Jackie. Your beanie matches my hair.
Yes.
Going to the park.
Okay, we got sweaters on our legs because we're being attacked. And Jackie smells like doo-doo because she was rolling around in it. Okay. What a beautiful people. It is your homegirl, Shameless, and I have a special guest. The one, the only. Brianna Bam Bam Mendez. You guys remember her from my previous curly videos. A lot of you guys were asking me about my hair. I did switch it up, so I decided to do a Q&A, answering all your questions on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. And Brianna is gonna ask.
Yes. First question. What did you use to dye your hair with?
I dyed my hair with Atomic Turquoise by Manic Panic.
Do you plan on changing your hair color anytime soon?
Probably, yes.
How did the bleach affect your curls?
Okay, so before I dyed it with the Manic Panic, I bleached my hair, as you guys know. And the bleach does change your hair. Like, it makes it, for me, it made it dry. And it also kind of changed the texture, especially on the tips. Because this part has been bleached like 4 times now. But the other parts are still curly, but it makes my hair a lot more dry, which means I have to condition a lot.
Are you going natural with your curls?
I guess. My hair has always been like, I never really done anything to my hair, so besides dyeing it, my hair will be dyed. I don't know what that means, natural, so.
Question number 5. How long do you plan on keeping your hair short?
I plan on keeping my hair short for a while. I don't plan on growing it back long. But I do want to grow it back like more. I want a little fro.
Little fro-fro?
A little fro-fro.
Okay. Kathy B from Facebook asks, how did you break out of Shyness and transform into Shameless Diva?
Oh, okay. So Kathy wants to know how to be a shameless diva when you're shy. And I, as maybe you guys don't know, I used to be shy when I was growing up. And that for me was, I hung around a lot of people that were much louder and bigger than me because I really liked that energy. That's probably another reason why I love, there's a lot of mosquitoes, why I love drag queens, because they're very fierce. And then I think it was just being in that environment, like if you surround yourself with people that have a certain type of energy, you're going to become like that. So be careful of who you hang around with. The more you know yourself, the more you push yourself, the more confident you'll be. That's how I became a diva. Friends and pushing yourself.
Sandra M from Facebook asks, what advice would you give to Maya when she started YouTube 2 years ago?
I would tell former Maya to try not to pay attention to everyone else, which is kind of hard when I do social media, so I have to be in that world, but it's not helpful for me to keep looking and watching everyone. I do want to support friends and family, but when you are looking and watching other people too much, Jackie, sorry, when you're watching and looking at other people too much, there's a tendency to get distracted by what they're doing when you should just do you and focus on your own path. So I would tell former Maya to just keep being shameless, keep doing her, and to not pay attention to what other people are doing.
Keisha A from Facebook asks, how do you stay balanced / grounded?
I stay balanced by hanging out in the park, taking personal time off, and I go to church. I actually go to church and I pray. That's how I really definitely balance and, what was the other part? And stay grounded, yes. Me time.
Maya Joy from Facebook asked, I have a fear of failing. How do you learn to overcome fear and take risks?
I have a fear of failing. Do you?
Yeah, I don't want to fail.
Nobody wants to fail. But fear is going to be there regardless. I think what's important is facing those fears. So even though I'm afraid of failing, or I'm afraid of public speaking, or afraid of heights, I don't allow that to prevent me from moving forward. So I still face those fears and I push myself. I have to constantly push myself. Jackie, the microphone.
I'm a Sweatshirt from Tumblr asks, how do you continue to do what you love when people are trying to hold you back?
The only example I can think of is my mom. When I was in high school, I wanted to be an actress, and my mom's an accountant, and she didn't want me to pursue that. So I went to school for business, and I was miserable, and I was just like, you know what? I can't do this. Keep reminding yourself, like, this is your life. Your parents or whoever had their lives, and this is your life to live it the way you want. Because when you don't, then you put that pressure on your kids, and you want them to live it the way that you wish you did. So just keep doing you.
Anonymous from Tumblr asks, how do you gain inspiration?
I look for inspiration outside. So, like, you know, going to a park, going to an art gallery, going to festivals, traveling. Oh my goodness, traveling helps a lot. And exposing my eyeballs to things they don't usually see. So that could be anything. But I think that inspiration is everywhere. Even, look, her beanie inspired my hair.
Hicks Channing from Tumblr asks, how did you become so strong and confident after the really hard times in your life?
I can either look at it, and I used to look at it as, why are you doing this to me? Why are you punishing me, God? What did I do to you? And then sorry, mosquitoes. And then I was like, you know what? I have a choice. I can choose to look at this situation as awful, my life is messed up, or I can do something about it. And I decided to be proactive and do something. Yeah. There's a ton of other questions.
Yes.
Head over to Tumblr, ask me on my Tumblr page, because that way you guys can see the response and it gets fed over to Twitter and Facebook. But I also have a lot of videos, hundreds of videos on my channel that answer a lot of your questions about hair, inspiration, about being confident and being shameless. Read the description box. There are links there. And your answers might be there. But honestly, y'all know the answer to your own questions. You really do. But I'm gonna hook you up. That's it?
That's it.
That's it. So you remember to do you, be you, and stay true.
Be shameless.